The rain had just begun to fall over Plant V32, a looming industrial complex hidden deep within a forgotten industrial district. Every morning, its giant rust-red doors opened before sunrise, swallowing workers into a world where metal, fire, and human precision shaped objects that would one day echo across distant battlefields. To the outside world, this factory was just another relic of old wartime industry. But to the people who worked inside, it was a place where raw iron carried the weight of global history. Victor Moros, a veteran foreman with silver in his beard and steel in his posture, led the shift as the first delivery truck backed into the loading bay. Crates of cold metal castings were unloaded, each piece nothing more than a hollow shell. "These aren't weapons yet," Victor said to his new trainee, Lena. "Their stories waiting for hands to shape them." Lena watched workers inspect the casts. The atmosphere was strangely reverent, not because of power, but because of the responsibility embedded in every object the factory produced. Inside the foundry hall, heat rippled like waves on a desert road. Molten metal glowed bright orange as machines roared in a deafening rhythm. Sparks shot upward like shooting stars in a mechanical night sky. Lena followed Victor through the haze. "You never get used to the heat," he said, "but you learn to hear what it's telling you." She watched workers shape the metal into perfect symmetry, not with instructions of function, but with the discipline of artisans. The foundry was not a place of aggression, but of craft, precision, and humility. One mistake here meant scrap metal, not stories. After cooling, the components were lined across long steel tables, stretching down what felt like endless corridors. This hall was quieter, a place where machines stepped back and human senses took over. Here worked Nadia, a legendary inspector known for rejecting pieces others thought flawless. She lifted a shell to the light, turning it slowly. "Tiny cracks become loud tragedies," she said, handing one to Lena. "Look close enough and metal reveals everything." Lena squinted, eventually seeing the nearly invisible flaw. "How did you notice that?" Nadia smiled. "The metal talks. You just need time to learn its language." Further in, the testing chamber loomed, a room of heavy doors, controlled environments, and strict protocols. Engineers monitored vibration patterns, structural stress, and impact resilience. This was where the factory's heartbeat slowed to a tense, steady rhythm. Lena watched through the observation glass. "Is this part scary for you?" she asked. Victor crossed his arms. "No, it's necessary. Every object we send out must be dependable, not perfect dependable." The engineers inside moved with calm precision. Safety, not speed, was the law of this room. By the final hour of the shift, the completed cores and casings reached Assembly Hall 4. This hall felt quieter, almost ceremonial, a place of final touches rather than creation. Polish your smooth metal until it gleamed under the overhead lights. Packers loaded sealed crates with careful, respectful motions. Not once did anyone treat the products casually. Lena stood beside Victor as he closed the last crate of the day. "Strange, isn't it?" she said, knowing these started as cold, empty shells. Victor looked down at his gloved hands. "Everything in this world begins simple," he said. "It's what people do with it that gives it meaning." They watched the crate disappear into the shadows of the shipping bay, just as hundreds had before. As the night shift lights dimmed and the machines cooled, the echoes of the day faded into stillness. Thanks for watching. If you found this story compelling, be sure to like and subscribe for more content that explores the hidden worlds around us.